Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to playing I'm on Observation Duty 6. Okay. Anyways, there was a weird... I don't even know if that showed up on the OBS, but it was on my OBS. Anyways, weird things are happening. But I wanted to mention, this I'm on Observation Duty is the first Observation Duty game that doesn't have like a super disturbing menu screen and music, which I appreciate because sometimes I sit on this screen for like a good few minutes while I'm getting the stream set up, and it can be a little bit perturbing to have the music constantly in my ear, and it's like horrifying and not good. So I'm glad about that. I'm very thankful that they did that. But we can get hospital going because I think, yeah, it puts you to this screen and it loads it. But we're back in number 6. We did the first 2 levels last time, which was yesterday, and now we're doing the second 2 levels, and then we'll do the third 2 levels probably Monday, right? Because it's Saturday. I don't know how I can never remember what day of the week it is. There's just not enough difference, you know? Every day kind of starts out the same, so makes it very difficult. But hopefully, since we kind of did a little bit of hospital yesterday to try to get the memorization, like get a head start on the memorizing, hopefully I'll be able to see plenty of stuff right from the start here and get hospital done right quick. Because apparently university is where the huge man is able to appear, and that is what we're all here for. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I remember, if I remember correctly, there's an anomaly where this chair can disappear. These posters change. There can be a dude there. This light is always off, so that's normal. I don't remember anything here except I think these signs can change. This door can close, I think. The curtains are fine. I don't remember what else could happen. This can disappear. We saw that last time. I don't remember anything in here. But yeah, there were a few that I missed. We're gonna need to really try to be vigilant this time. And I'm hoping that an amount of the stuff I learned yesterday has soaked in overnight. You know, because sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes you just gotta spend some time sleeping on it, and your brain will kind of absorb the information better than it did previously. Because yeah, there's 2 there. Empty in that shape. All that's full. Bottles at the bottom. Stool is here. Gotta remember that. That's normal. Probably. So things have started happening. That is good to know. Is that the normal picture? Because that kind of looks like a vaguely humanoid shape. I know those can change. I didn't memorize exactly what those could change to. No, so that is normal. It's supposed to have a vaguely humanoid shape in it. It's kind of creepy. Not as creepy as most of the... Did something move there? No, we're fine. Wait a minute. I would have noticed that phone there, wouldn't I have? I looked at this table extensively. Really? I looked at this table. I saw the bottle. I saw that. I saw these 2. I just never even perceived that there was a phone there. You see, that is why this game gets so confusing sometimes. Is because you can look directly at something and not even perceive that it exists for a good while, which is really bizarre. Yeah, I don't know how I overlooked an entire phone, but you know, it's there. Is there are all the cameras there? There's 6 cameras in here. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're fine. It just felt like there weren't many cameras, and I felt maybe one of them had turned off. Yeah, that's normal. For some reason this caught my eye and I thought it might have been different. Home Sweet Home. That's that anomaly. We saw that yesterday as well. So I actually knew what to look out for on that one. Okay. Everything seems mostly alright. Is this hallway supposed to be this long? Because I know in the last level, the manor, the big hotel place, there was a hallway that extended. I guess that hallway is just supposed to stretch on into infinity, which is kind of weird. It's a very long hallway. I guess it's a hospital. They're usually pretty big. Let's see. Are these chairs different? I don't know. We'll report it anyways. I don't think they were, but they do look different than the chairs in the other rooms. Hi. There's some goop. That's great. You know, this level seems to have a lot of blood. I wonder why that would be. I mean, blood in a hospital? That's just unheard of. You know, the anomaly from earlier where it changed the sign to Home Sweet Home, it isn't as disturbing until you think about the idea that the word that was, you know, changed to home is the sign that says morgue. So that's not good. Like if the morgue is your home and the isolation ward is your sweet home, then that's you're probably dead or something. Or maybe I don't know, maybe you're just the coroner or something. Is it coroner? No, that's more of a investigatory thing, right? What would be the person that works at the morgue in a hospital? I don't know. Ah, mortician maybe? I don't know. I don't know the terminology for that specific, you know, thing. Also, is that normal? There's supposed to be 3 of these. I didn't look at this very closely. So let's just make sure that that's fine. No, that's fine. Okay. There's 2 and 2. Should remember that in case that changes at some point. All this seems fine, except maybe the computer. Does the computer look different? I never paid attention to that computer. No. It looked different than the other computers in the place, but I guess that's how that computer always looked. And there's a singular cup there. The good thing about this difficulty is that there isn't any penalty. Oh, that's different. For false reporting. So if you're not really sure if something is normal and you want to remember, then you can just report it and see if it comes up with anything, which is quite nice because then you can be sure that whatever you're looking at is supposed to be there and then you can memorize it. So the cup is supposed to be there in the main waiting room area. Are these books always here? For some reason, I looked at these, I looked at this, I looked at this, and this, but I didn't look at these or that for some reason. I really probably should have. Hmm. I'm probably missing something, given the time. Although maybe not. A lot of the anomalies we've seen were very blatant, like blood. Hmm. Is that normal? The lights are on. I never really noticed whether or not the lights were on in that specific room. It might be another room we have a camera in, which would make sense as to why the lights would be on there. Although it'd be kind of cool if we had a observation duty game where you had a like all night vision cameras. Oh, chair disappeared. Although it's harder to see details in night vision, so that would probably be a bad idea. Now we've seen a lot of the same anomalies we saw yesterday, which means that anything that happens from here on out probably are going to be things that we haven't seen. I mean, there's still a few that we saw yesterday, but it's kind of scary because we're getting to the point that we're not going to know what's going to happen anymore. There's 2 plants. I seem to forget if there was a 3rd plant. You turned. You're supposed to be facing that way. Was there supposed to be something up here? I don't think so. It just looked oddly empty. But after a while of playing these games, you kind of need to come to the realization that things are just gonna look oddly empty for no reason all the time. And that's just how it is. But 9 times out of 10, things aren't actually oddly empty, they're just normally empty. This moved. You can't fool me with that one. Is the cup still here? Yeah, cup is still there. Good to know. Everything looks fine so far. It's not that late in the day, so the anomalies shouldn't be coming too quickly. Also, I just realized I think every camera in this game is silent. Like in the other games, there was usually one level that has like a fan running or something. But here it's just everything is dead silent. Not a single sound. And you know, this game, I just also realized this game doesn't have. Is that mouse turned the wrong way? Would that be an anomaly? Anyways, this game doesn't have those little like whispers in the background that I think would indicate that an anomaly has happened. I never got verification on that. I never looked it up, but I was pretty sure in the last games that the whispering in the background meant that anomalies were happening. That's supposed to be a gurney or something, not a bench, right? Was I misseeing that? No. Yeah, no, a little table with wheels. It's not supposed to be a little bench. What are you doing? Monitor's missing. But yeah, it is weird because you know, in the previous games the whispering was kind of like creepy and I didn't like it. But at the same time it was I now realize it was almost comforting having some amount of noise in the background, even if it was just occasionally. Because this place is just absolutely silent. And there's nothing breaking that silence aside from what I'm doing so far. Of course, when intruders and stuff show up, that'll probably change, but surprisingly, we've had no intruders yet. And that is probably lucky for us. Yeah, I don't know. It's oddly been very calm. Ah, this changed. It's like most of the changes are pretty in your face, and yet there's been nothing blatant like an intruder yet. Also, is this different? Is the toilet supposed to look that, I don't know, tall? Yeah, it is. That's good to know. Is that chair supposed to be? Are you like that? Are you supposed to be like that? Probably. Yeah. How about you? Are you supposed to be all pushed in? Probably. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I think that light is just coming from there, but I swear I don't see that light normally. So is this supposed to be a big dark area? Is that normal? Yeah, I guess it is. How did I never even realize that the middle of the hallway was darkened when the end of the hallway was light? That's not the right thing that's supposed to be there. You can't get me with that. That's a wimpy baby anomaly. Come on. You gotta give us something a bit harder than that. It probably has given us stuff harder than that, and I'm just not seeing it. That's that's kind of the issue. Oh, see, this is definitely a thing. I don't know. I keep looking at this garbage can. I feel like it's a slight, like there's a slight difference to it, but I don't know. We'll throw it out there because nothing much else is happening anyway. Of course, the second that I think nothing else is happening anyway, things are probably going to start happening. Door is open. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I gave myself a day or like overnight to contemplate the layout of the hospital, but all these anomalies seem really, really apparent to me now. I don't know, it's like in an anime where where the main character gets completely obliterated by the villain on the first attempt, and then they go through their whole training arc, and then afterwards they're just like, I can see your movements now. Like, somehow just training makes it so you can perceive things faster. And like fast, I mean, you can increase like your reaction time, but generally, if somebody can move faster than you can physically see, no amount of training is going to help that. That's like a limitation on how fast the brain processes sight input. And after a certain point, you just, there's all like a hard limit to that. Training won't help. But who knows? Although maybe it just did all the really apparent ones at first, so I let my guard down, and then it's going to start throwing all the very hard to see ones at me in the second half of the level, because we're only like halfway through. Hey, Alt F4, how's it going? The anomaly hunting is going well. We've been catching a lot of them, I think. I don't think any have slipped through the cracks, but it's really hard to tell. Like, were there 4 things on this instead of 3? Because there's a gap right there. I don't know, I never really looked at that board very closely. No, we're fine. I don't know. Is it weird that doing too well in the game makes you more paranoid as well? Because I know that if you don't find an anomaly for a while, you feel like you're missing something. But at the same time, since I've been getting so many of them, I feel like it's also been throwing really small anomalies at me that I've been missing. I've only been getting the big ones. Hi, you're a thing. Quite literally, you're just a thing. I don't know what you are. You're like a little alien man just peeking in our window. I don't know. Something move there? No, we're fine. Everything's fine. There's 2 pipes in the back here. I never noticed those. Are you normal? Like, why are these the only pipes that are going through? I guess there's pipes there. There's none going up the walls. But yeah, I guess hi. You know, I don't think that it helps much being in the waiting room if you're just a decapitated head. Sorry to say, but you know, the people should have told you that when you come to the hospital with any kind of amputation, like accidental amputation, you generally need to bring the rest of your body to get it reattached, you know? I'm just saying. That's just coming as a severed head is not going to help us. Quit while he's ahead. That no. Just no. Is this a light anomaly? This looks much lighter than this. I don't know if that's normal. I can't really see where the lights are on the ceiling here. But no, that's just how the lighting be. Is that normal? I think that's normal. I mean, it's in the right position. I just thought it looked slightly different. Hmm. Because yeah, now I'm seeing nothing. Is that just because nothing's happening? Or is it because it's slipping past my notice somehow? I mean, the anomalies do kind of ebb and flow. So sometimes you get a lot of anomalies all at once, and other times it doesn't give you anomalies for a while. At least it seems like it. So it could be that just nothing's happening. But that's what makes it so concerning. Yep, something's happening. And I don't know what. It's all the small anomalies we kept missing. I'm telling you. Well, I don't even know where they are. This is missing. There's supposed to be a booklet there or whatever. The little green thing. But where are the other two? Because that warning... Is this paper supposed to be here? Probably. I'm just gonna start, like, absolutely nitpicking about every little detail I would have missed, aren't I? Because, yeah. These are missing. I actually didn't think this would be a possibility. This is, like, way off to the periphery. No, there's missing stuff here. Supposed to be 3 models. I'm just not reporting the right... Yeah, I wasn't reporting the right place. There we go. I didn't even think that that would be... Because usually it needs to be near the center of the camera for it to change it, but I guess not. This is different. Is it? Are those books different? They look different. No, I guess not. Or maybe I just didn't circle the correct portion of the books. Wow. Really? We just got like 2 anomalies. I guess we were pretty late in the day. But I could have sworn we would have been fine. Object manipulation. What does that mean? That's a new anomaly type, isn't it? Because that's not object movement. That's a different type. What is that? Let's see, extra object in the corridor. Probably those books. Probably. Distortion and examination. I did not see that. That might have been the last one to show up. But yeah, I don't know what object manipulation is. That sounds kind of terrifying. So we'll try that again. Yeah, we got all the big stuff, but in the end, it was all those little details we kept missing. But now we know a few more of those details. Okay, but these books are fine. It said something happened in the corridor. I think it said extra object. Maybe it was something down there? Because if it was in the foreground, I think I would have seen it. But yeah, we know this little book can disappear. Something to watch out for. And these 2 bottles can disappear. Which is weird, because once again, that is like way off to the peripheral of this camera. And I did not think that that would be able to change. But I still noticed it, so that's probably good. But let's try this again. And hopefully catch on to the rest of those little things. I mean, if I'd seen the distortion, if I'd gone to the camera with the distortion, I think I would have seen it. But who knows? So that paper is supposed to be there along with these plants. We need to start looking at the tiny little details. Like these books and these various things. Object manipulation is a weird one. What does it entail? What is that exactly? Because I don't recognize that wording at all from any of the other games. So I have no idea what to even expect with that. Also, can you not see the reflection of this bottle in this mirror? That's a little weird. Is that? It can't be an anomaly. I don't think that ever had a reflection. But still, this is a bit odd now that I think about it. Book is gone. Good thing we noticed that one last time, so now anytime it happens, I'll see it rot away. Hopefully. There have been times where I think I'll see something right away and then completely miss it, even after I've memorized it. So it's not a guarantee ever. So why do I always have a song stuck in my head when I play these games? Maybe it's just so quiet that my brain tries to fill the void with something, just anything. But still, it makes it hard to focus. Chair's gone. Yeah, and this little trash can is correct. I was weirded out about that. Is this a red mouse pad? I mean, I don't know if that's an anomaly. My bro might have just had good taste. I don't know. Yeah, it's just normal. It's just supposed to be red. It's a cool looking mouse pad. I like the color. But I never noticed that it was a different color than all the other mouse pads, so it's a good thing that I got that out of the way now, so I don't think it's an anomaly later. That's like a tiny light switch. I guess we're kind of zoomed out on this camera, but still, that looks smaller. No, I guess we're just zoomed out. Weird. Plus, if they just made a light switch slightly smaller, that would be a pretty difficult to see anomaly around there. Let's see. Yeah, and actually, this is examination, so this is where the distortion would have been. Is this door supposed to be open? I think it is. Let's just triple check that. And we didn't see a single intruder. I mean, we saw the little guy in the window. Hi. That wasn't exactly an intruder. That was just, I don't know, the zany little individual sitting outside the window being, I don't know, being a rapscallion. Not exactly an intruder. So nothing too scary happened last time, which is surprising. Usually, you get a bunch of intruders thrown straight at your face the second you jump into these games. Was there supposed to be something on this bed? Is this bed just supposed to be completely empty? We'll verify that. I don't know. I guess so. You're different. Okay, so that is, yeah, that isn't how that's normally supposed to be. How about this TV? Should memorize what this TV is like. Because they might try to change the TV on us. I don't know. Here we know what this TV is like already because that was an anomaly in one of the previous levels. I don't know. Why does everyone have the mouse held at like a weird angle in this place? Except for maybe you. I don't know. All the mice are just kind of turned really bizarrely. Because, yeah, no matter what, if you were sitting in the chair at this position, that would hurt your wrist to hold it after a while. Like, who the heck controls the mouse from that angle? Yeah, I need to not get so distracted on why they're breaking their wrists trying to hold mice at weird angles. I'm gonna miss all the anomalies. Even though I feel like that should constitute as anomalous, but teach their own, I guess. You change again. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I mean, and the monitor being at a weird angle is certainly understandable for that, but the mouse? Like, I don't know, the chair would need to be over here for you to get kind of a good facing of the mouse, and then you'd be kind of facing the window here, not the gap there. Same with here, it's like, are they talking to them? Why would they even need to be holding the mouse if they were at that angle? I don't know, you're different. So yeah, the monitors make sense as to why they'd be off to the side, but the mice just I can't think of a reason you'd hold it like that. Though I guess they're not really using the mice for like gaming or anything, so maybe they're playing like solitaire on their work computers. They're telling you that they're like looking up your appointment or something. In reality, they're just winning at solitaire in the background. I believe it. Although even so, I don't know why you'd be turning your mouse that much for solitaire. Not like a super intense game, right? I haven't played it in a long time, but I don't think it's all that crazy. Is that TV different? I don't think it was. No, TV is fine. But something was different here last time, and I don't know what it was. Is it you? I don't know. I think that's supposed to be there. But I have no idea. Something in that hallway was extra last time. I'm pretty sure. Different? I don't know. It looks like a lighter colored magazine than normal. No, that's normal. Okay. Bottles are gone. Good to know. Have someone go restock the bottles in that room. Is this floor the same? Exam room looked wrong. Does it? How so? Everything looks right to me. Lighting is weird. We can try to do a light anomaly in there. But I'm not sure about that. It looked the same to me. There was also distortion in there that we didn't catch, so we'll throw a distortion in it. Is this floor different? I don't know. Now I'm looking at the floors, and I think they're all wrong. Nope, is that really what the floor is supposed to look like here? That's a weird floor. Hi. You waiting for your appointment? Sorry, the receptionists are on break right now. You're gonna have to wait. Are you with the missing head person? Well, the doctors are also out, so it'll be a while. Ah, intruder. You know, I've never actually seen what that guy is trying to do. We've seen him twice now, but each time I reported him before I saw what his end goal was, but he's always walking around being all shady. Like, what is his goal? What is he trying to sneak around and do? Why is he the only actual patient we've seen here? Because we've only seen like shadow people other than him. And why is there a patient here if all the doctors and nurses and receptionists are on break somewhere for 6 hours? Is that different? I don't know. I've been seeing those like two doors down at the end that are like closer together, but that might just be, they're far away, so they look close together. But I don't know. Had to verify. Yeah, I don't know why the examination room lighting would look weird. Because it does seem a little off. High. But not enough, I suppose. I like that it tells us what the anomalies are after the each round, but my issue is that I can't ever remember what it said the issues were. I know there was object manipulation. I know there was extra object. I think the extra object was in the corridor, but I don't know. That's the problem. I remember what they were. I don't remember where they were. Is this floor different? Once again, I'm now looking at the floors and I don't know, they all seem weird to me now. Same with these floors. We'll just click on every floor and see if any of them changed. Why is it that floors seem to be such like a background thing that I don't even pay attention to until one floor seems weird and all of a sudden they all feel off? Hmm. Why does this monitor look so much bigger than this monitor when in theory we're closer to this one? Like are you just small? Are you big? What is happening here? No, it's just a naturally smaller monitor, I guess. It's how it's supposed to be. It's just tiny. That seems really bizarre. Hi, that's a new one. Hmm. I feel like I'm missing things. I really do. Oh, lighting? Patient ward. Hi, how's it going? We're gonna let you sit until we can report an anomaly. All seems fine. But usually the second I think everything seems fine, it'll pop up the little warning thing. which is not good. Needless to say, I'm sure. Oh, what is that? I mean, it's a bottle of some kind. Why is there just a bottle in the sink? Are they sneaking contraband into their... Hi. You feeling good? Mr. Johnson? What are you doing out of bed? Yeah, we had a nurse go and take him back to bed. He's not feeling well. He needs more rest. But that's fine. You know, really, this is just regular hospital simulator. You know, things going missing, things just being replaced with other things randomly. It happens. That's just how hospitals function. Weird patients that don't know what the heck is going on or where they are or who they are, just wander in the halls, groaning. It's pretty normal. You know, it's just how hospitals work. So, you know, I don't think anything's weird here. Okay, to be fair, that's a little weird. That might not be happening in regular hospitals. But you know, everything else perfectly normal. It's just the way it is, just the way it is. It's just how hospitals are. They're kind of weird. I wouldn't want to work at a hospital personally. Seems like it would be pretty stressful. There's a person there. Or at least was. They must have just gotten forgotten back there for like a year. Extra object in the exam room. Where? Yeah, I don't see anything. Everything's fine. I don't know where your left table. No, this is this is down here. And I never looked at this section, but this is normal, right? I don't know. I see nothing wrong with it. Those were 2 papers, not 3. I'll check again. It's actually 4 papers, but you know. I think that's normal, yeah. Did you see something in that other room over there? No, nothing here. Weird. You're really bad. Well, you know, you haven't had as much time to memorize the layout and everything as I have. And there is a lot of intricacy to this place. It's like, it's not too crowded, but it's certainly, there's enough detail that it really can throw you off. Is this different? Missing books, yeah. 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 See, man, that was actually kind of a small one. I barely even noticed that. I think the only reason I did notice that. Did you change? Did that? I don't know. I keep seeing movement out of the corner of my eye, and I keep thinking it's something changing. Probably isn't. But yeah, the only reason I saw that the books were different was because I remember seeing up above that shelf, I thought looked really empty, like up here. And if this were empty as well, I wouldn't have thought that. So, I don't know. It was more of a memory thing of me remembering what I'd previously thought about rather than what it actually previously looked like. You're not supposed to be there. Get out of here. There's the distortion in examination. That's one of the ones we missed earlier. Though I think if that were happening, we would have noticed it. Ah, creepy music comes in. Nice. Final hour creepy music. It's probably... Is this from distortioning? It's really hard to tell. No? Okay, I could have sworn the camera was moving slightly. Maybe it's just my brain is broken. And my vision is distortioning. Am I passing out? Hi. Hey, they brought Mr. Johnson back to his room. How nice of them. Now we're gonna throw him out into the street. I don't know. Where do you think we're gonna take him next? Because he was in the hallway, then we moved him to the room. And now who knows where the heck he's going. Knowing the track record of this hospital, probably to heaven. You know, he did. This happened again. Can't be pulling that one on me. That is bizarre. I'm sure y'all heard that. Who be knocking? Is that an anomaly somewhere? That's especially disturbing because there weren't any random noises up until this point. At all. That knocking is like the only random noise I've heard. Oh. Abyss. Ugh. I think that was an abyss. I mean, what else would that have been? it didn't it didn't look much like an abyss. The abyss is usually supposed to just be like a circle that expands, like a black circle, but that was more like goo. I don't know, like black splotches. So I don't know what that was about, but you know. Still looked very abyssular. But what was the knocking? Okay, I counted the cameras. We still have 6. Just double checking that. Because I was thinking the knocking had to correlate with something. Hi. Were you always there? Were you there long? I didn't notice that guy for a while. That was concerning. Anyway, I was thinking the knocking had to correlate with something. Maybe it correlated with that guy and I just missed him since the knocking. I don't know how that would have happened, but yeah. And so I was thinking maybe I'm missing a camera and that camera is where the knocking was. But no, if you're counting the cameras, we're fine there. You made it. Wow. 29 anomalies. It's pretty good. Alright. Good stuff. Yeah, I wish we kind of still got an anomaly report at the end. Because I'm pretty sure there were anomalies I missed. Like at least one anomaly that was still active at the end. That I never noticed. Just because, how could there not be? You know? Alright, well we're going to the university next, which I've never been to. So, that'll be interesting. We'll have to memorize everything from scratch, which is just going to be great. Let's see. Oh, even just from the background, that's not looking great. Anyway, the redacted university has called an early end to the school year due to reports of anomalous events. The students reported multiple cases of missing laptops, notebooks, and miscellaneous belongings. During one of the classes, a silhouette of a gigantic man was seen at the back of the class by the lecturer. One of the students reported hearing strange noises coming from the main building's roof during one late night study session. The body of a student was found on university grounds, causing the redacted university to finally act on reports. Initial examination seems to suggest the body was first surgically opened and then violently drilled with what appears to be an industrial hand drill. That's normal. That's good. Also, huge man. You know, it's not a gigantic man, it's supposed to be a huge man game. Come on. But yes, let's get into this. We got creepy people. Very good. We have, for some reason, like, what is with these signs? Is that how signs are at universities? Okay, both screens are on. We got a mini this picture in here. Trophy case. Okay. Trying to like memorize all the little, oh boy. Okay, we got that. Is that a window? Like a window on the Windows thing? That's weird. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I mean, honestly, these back rows are all empty, but there's so many different, like, belongings. Is that a. No, that's just a projector. I thought it was like a big white briefcase. I was like, why would someone bring a huge briefcase to this? Oh my goodness gracious. This is gonna be an endeavor, isn't it? Is that a little purple screen laptop? Oh, we can hear stuff out here. Nice. There's a clock there. That's good to see. Skeleton. Some more creepy people in the back. One with extra fingers, it looks like. Who knows? Who knows what that is? Maybe that's one of those hand monsters from Elden Ring. And that's just a picture of the guy that's just about to be killed by it. An X-ray thing. I mean, is that an X-ray? And a lab. Bags. The thing. Okay. This is gonna be tough. And we're back to the beginning. Alright. Was there supposed to be 4 on this? I thought there was only 3. But yeah, I guess I just missed that one because it's kind of pointing our way, so it's easier to miss. So there's 4 on this. Courtyard, laboratory, library, and auditorium. Good. This is the same. These guys are the same. Everything's the same. Were there 4 chairs here? I don't remember. I do not remember at all. And this is just going to be... I think this is one of the ones where it's going to be tough because there's just so many little bags and books and papers everywhere. Like, if one of those disappears, I am not going to notice, like, at all. Oh boy. Oh, I noticed that. That's not an X-ray anymore. But you know, practice makes perfect, and eventually we'll notice it. Someday we'll be able to notice the differences. Let's just report here in case there was a 4th chair and it's missing. Nope, only 3 chairs. Good to know. Bag, 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 bag. Bag? Is that a bag? Like a book bag? Bag, binder. Laptops are open. There too, so there's 3 laptops that are open in the 4. Are you supposed to be there? You look a little distorted. I don't know. You know, so 4 laptops all open for some reason. Who leaves their laptop in the lecture hall? Is this door supposed to be open? I saw that from the inside, I think. But I didn't know if that was supposed to be a thing. Yeah, so door, light anomaly, in the lab. Okay. It's pretty easy to see. Yeah, I saw this was like cracked open or something, so I didn't know. Well, let's just hope that all the anomalies in this level are really, really obvious. Because if not, I'm not going to have a good time. Because this is going to be difficult. There's supposed to be books there. It seems out of place. I remember seeing the newspaper. I never saw those books. But that might just be I overlooked them. Yeah, I just overlooked them. Just benches. Gotta remember the benches. There's a plaque. Gotta remember the plaque. Because they might remove that. You never know. All seems fine so far. These top 3, I need to remember that these top 3 rows are completely empty. This is where it starts, and there's two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you supposed to be there? Are there 5 laptops? Did I just never? Oh wait, there's 6 laptops. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many laptops are in this room? How many people left there? The distortion. How many people left their laptops in that auditorium? I mean, maybe it's like, I don't know, in high school, if you're at one of those high schools that gives you like Chromebooks or laptops to help you do your homework. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things. These are all school given laptops so that nobody actually cares about them and just leaves them lying around. I don't know. But it seems really bizarre, especially with how many bags are left. I mean, these aren't even just like bags, they're like purses sometimes. Like aren't your personal belongings in those? Why would you just leave them in the hall? That seems weird. Why are you weird? Oh, and there's chairs. I didn't even know. I logically I knew there'd be chairs at these tables. I just never even noticed them. I didn't look at them. So that's a problem. There seems to be two chairs at each table approximately. So if that ever changes, then you know we'll know that that's different. Unless it's already changed. Maybe there's not supposed to be 2 chairs at every table. Maybe this chair is supposed to be pushed in. I don't know. I don't know these. I don't have all the answers. I have exactly none of the answers, actually. Because, yeah, we found one anomaly, I think. That was the weird screen. And I don't think we found anything else. As far as I remember, at least. Not quite sure. Oh, how did you get there? Oh. Alright then. See ya. Bro did like a friggin' Wile E. Coyote type thing where he just catapulted himself into the wall and just splat. And just it has that comical timing where they just like slowly peel off the wall and fall to their doom. Is that flooring the same? I don't know. The color looks off, but it might just be my mind. Yeah. My mind's just playing tricks on me. This room is going to be a doozy. Was there nothing on this table? Aside from that fan? Is that normal? Because every other table has stuff on it. Yeah, I guess that table is empty. Alright then. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Yeah, I'm probably missing so much right now. Because is this normal? For some reason I thought that this was one of these. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, that's not right. It can't be right. There's another table. But yeah, once again, this room, if there's an anomaly here and I am not seeing it, I apologize, but there's just so much going on. All these tables look fine-ish, maybe. No splatted dude anymore. That's probably a good thing. What is that? Like, I don't know if that's an anomaly. I just don't know what the heck that is. Is just a crushing machine? Okay, I guess it's the crushing machine. That's good. Every school needs one of those, I guess. Use it to crush the hopes and dreams of all your students. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a very elaborate, you know. Oh, now it's sparking. That's not good. Our walnut cracker is broken. Are there 2 plants there? Always. Why would there be 2 plants here? I don't know. Just logically, I don't see. I would put 1 plant over here and 1 plant over here, personally. But, you know, it's not my desk. So, you know, they can make any interior design choices they want. Of course, there's a light anomaly in the auditorium. There we go. Oh, that's a few benches. That's a few more benches than I signed up for, personally. Was there supposed to be nothing on this table? Is that... Is there supposed to be... Is that table even supposed to be there? Yeah, I guess it is. There's supposed to be nothing on it. What about you? What about... Are you normal? Are you normal? How would I have never seen this table back here before? That's a big table. Like, what have I been looking at this whole time? Who knows? Little podium. Is that normal? It's probably normal. We haven't seen any huge man yet, which is just unfortunate. Not in any of the games. Is that table supposed to be fully just barren? I don't know. Yep. Turns out it is. We found quite a few anomalies for a first run, so that's good. It hasn't been throwing anything too tough. Is that the right plant? Probably. Just throwing stuff out there. Anything that looks suspicious. Gotta triple check it. Still have not found a single small anomaly in that room. I don't know. It really depends, because I've noticed that in this game they tend to not do like the really, really tiny, hard to see anomalies, but I keep expecting them to. There's like so many tiny little details they could change. Is that bag different? I don't know. It's the same type of bag, but it looked like the coloration was off, but maybe not. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is there something that's supposed to be there? I don't know. I feel like there's a laptop missing. There's got to be more than just a laptop missing. Where's the other anomalies? Are you an anomaly? Is there always something on that desk? I think so. A light anomaly Luby. Okay. Do we know that's a problem? But that means that there's still two other anomalies that I have no idea where they are. I swear there used to be a laptop somewhere in this region. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess that's 6. There's supposed to be 6. Am I just going crazy? I think I am. I think everything's just going downhill at this point. I can't remember where anything is. What is that? Probably just a bag. Just looks weird laying down like that. But I don't recognize it. There's something new here. You new. That's different. It's not supposed to have a bunch of writing on it. You think you have these boards up here to write on? Weird. That's not allowed at our college. We don't write on boards. Well, we found quite a few things. We had a good run. I think we're gonna die soon. Because I know there's at least one, probably 2 or even 3 anomalies out here that I'm just not noticing. Which makes sense. You know, first run. Oh, Jimbo. What are you doing back there? There's not supposed to be 2 skeletons in that classroom. That's abnormal. We have a 1 skeleton per classroom rule. There's always a bag right behind that. Probably. That laptop's still the same. It's the only thing that really stands out in that room. The one purple laptop. Like, I don't know. Surprisingly, I've seen none of the paintings change just yet. Because there's quite a few of them. I assumed that some of them would have changed at this point, but I guess we've just been getting all the other anomalies instead. Hi. How are ya? Okay, see ya. Interesting. Someone just pushing the skeleton around in the classroom. Having a grand old time, I'm sure. Is that would I would have noticed that big duffel bag there before, right? No, apparently not. I was always looking at what was on the desks. I never really looked in between the seats. That's weird. Okay. Well, good first run. 12 anomalies. That's better than, definitely better than some. Let's see. There's the object manipulation again. Twice. What do you mean? What are you? But yeah, missing object in the library. I wouldn't have noticed. Like, if there was an added object in the library, I may have noticed. But missing? No. No, I definitely would not have. Let's try that again. Let's just see. Because it said courtyard. Where's the courtyard? Courtyard. It said object manipulation out here. I see nothing different from how it was. Everything looks exactly as how I remember it. Same with, I think, object manipulation in here and added object in here. But where would that have been? Or no, disappearance in here. But what was gone? Was it this bag? Was it these books? Was it that singular paper? Maybe that paper? Or that one? I don't know. Maybe it was one of the chairs. I didn't recount the chairs for a while, honestly. Man, very weird. It's especially bad because I don't know if I've caught any instance of object manipulation, so I'm still not exactly sure what that entails. So to have two of the three, anomalies we missed being of, object manipulation, that's kind of a problem. But yeah, that table's supposed to be empty. This has these two things of paper. There's a stack of books there. Books here, notebook, bag, two papers. Okay, big empty space there, lamp. Only that there. Hey, Rio, how's it going? We're looking for anomalies, and most of the time failing horribly at it. So 3 here. Maybe. Well, we have nothing else that we're doing, so might as well report it. Oh, you're sparking again. Good for you. You do not know this map? Well, then you get to learn it with us. Congratulations. Because I do not know this map either. This is the second run through, so I'm vaguely familiar with it. But aside from that, we're completely lost. Let's see, anything disappear here? Anything extra here? Chairs all seem fine. Hmm. I don't know. I'm going to be extra paranoid about the library until we find a missing object there. Because we missed a missing object last time. I feel like we're gonna miss it again. This map looks like paint. Yeah, it'll take a bit to get used to this one. I mean, there were a lot of anomalies we caught last time that were pretty obvious. So maybe there won't be too many like tiny details they're messing with, but if they are kind of messing with the tiniest little details, then we are going to be in trouble. Yeah, all the little beakers is just if they could just remove one of the beakers and count that as an anomaly, we're never going to see that. We just have no hope there. Are all the chairs good? I need to yeah, 2 chairs at each table. I need to remember to count the chairs because I'm pretty sure that is like one of the only obvious things that I could catch if they changed it. Can the clock be messed with? No. I don't well, I don't think so. Maybe the clock can go missing, but the clock actually on the outside changes with the time in the level. So that one you want to be careful about because it does change, but it changes as a normal thing. It's a little confusing. And apparently there can be huge man, so keep an eye out for him. Is that blood splatter on that window? Again? Come on, guys. Be more sanitary. No anomalies found. Oh, I guess that's just the normal blood splatter on the window. We're fine. No more than usual. Is there always a computer here? Oh, that was an anomaly earlier, wasn't it? This, yeah, that was an anomaly. Because I remember seeing this table and seeing that, and I was like, is that supposed to be here because it's on the table alone? So that's good to know that there can be a computer there. Though I was kind of, is this supposed to be green? I don't know. I'll do lighting anomaly just in case, but I don't know if that was supposed to be green or not. Turns out it is. Green is normal. Oh, now they fixed the blood-stained window by removing the window. All right. That's one way to do it. So yeah, and this guy can move and he can have a twin up there in that seat. This can change into something else. That can break, but we already saw that on this run. There's 2 plants here, that's normal. Even though it looks abnormal, that's how it's supposed to be. What else did we find that could change? This can have writing on it. There's a lighting anomaly that can happen there. I feel like the lighting in this room is off. I thought it was because the window was gone, but I feel like something... Oh, hi. You're looking at us now. You're supposed to be looking down. You're the thinker or whatever. Was that object manipulation? Is that what that is? I don't know. I feel like the lighting is all off in the entire place, but it might just be I'm forgetting. Was it supposed to be a book coming out of that bag? I think so, but we'll check it either way. Yeah, book is normal. Yeah, it was nothing. I thought this was like a head looking down at us, but it's just a part of the pillar thing there. We're fine. No severed heads staring at us just yet. But knowing these games, it's just a matter of time. Nothing in there, as far as I can tell. There can be something here. Bunch of benches right there. That's something we saw before. There's can be writing on this apparently. All right, nice. Big table in classroom middle. You mean this thing? Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be there. Cause yeah, I remember trying to flag that as an anomaly before, and the game yelled at me. So it's about as normal as anything gets here. Oh, the bloodstained window's back. Nice. Ain't that delightful? Distortion library. I swear there's stuff we're missing. There has to be. It's probably really obvious stuff too. Okay, yeah. That's all fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, and there's 6 laptops in this room. I know that for mostly a fact. So if that ever changes, we know what's wrong there. There's just so many items in this room. Hi? You choking? You need the Heimlich maneuver? I don't know how to do the Heimlich maneuver, but I've heard of it. I can attempt. Though I don't know. It's one of those things that in media it's always shown as being so easy, but I feel like there's more to it than, you know, there's like more intricacies to it. It's kind of like with CPR, where in a lot of media it shows CPR as being like super easy. It's just like, oh yeah, you just need the right tempo and whammo, you just kind of just push. Like no, there's a lot of intricacy to it, and even if you're doing it perfectly, there's no guarantee the person's going to survive the situation, and most likely you're going to break some ribs. So it's like, yeah, it's it's not good. But media kind of just portrays it as, oh yeah, this is just CPR, just do it. It's not that hard. I did get CPR certified back in the day, back when I was in my vet class. Pull the rib cage up. That sounds painful. Because I know that I've heard you're supposed to put, your hands under the diaphragm or like below the diaphragm. So I assume that's not like on the rib cage. That's, you know, because the diaphragm is like below. Yeah, that's rather pain versus death. Sometimes that is true. Yeah, you, you're not wrong about that. You really did, but life is all about an amount of things. Like, how much pain are we talking here? Is that table normal? Are we supposed to have a table there? You try to push air out of the lungs. Yeah, because if it's obstructing the airway, then pushing the air out, then would hopefully dislodge the food. But it isn't always that simple. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing any anomalies anymore. I think I'm talking too much, but it also might just be that nothing's happening. I don't know. It is concerning. We saw a few things, like this guy looked at us. Yeah, yeah. I know there's a lot of anomalies. Is that a really big door? Is that door supposed to be so big? Because that's far away, and yet it's still, like, absolutely massive. Yeah, no, I guess there's just... Oh, there's bottles. There's not supposed to be bottles there. Probably. Yeah. I was kind of concerned for a second that... Oh, tree. Tree. There's an extra tree. You're not normal. Because I remember the anomaly that happened there, we were able to see clearly and unobstructed. So if the tree is then obstructing it, then that's not right. Well, we got a couple new anomalies to memorize. That's good. Nothing has happened in here very much. I don't know why. I thought this would be like a hot spot for a bunch of different things, like on the desk to change, and the pictures most certainly I thought would be changing all over the place, but evidently not. Hey, you're back. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about. That the tree would have obstructed. Maybe the signs. Um, no, that's all normal. If those are the signs you were talking about, I don't know what other signs there would be. It is hard to make those wrong though, because they are all like pointing actually at where those rooms are supposed to be. So I don't know how it would change that exactly. I guess that that would kind of make sense as being something they would change. Kind of saying that the courtyard is inside would be kind of a good anomaly. Because you know it's not. Hmm. Is that supposed to be there? Yeah, I think so. No huge man yet. Oh, something up here is missing. Like right here is supposed to be a bookshelf. The sign room? Yes. I believe there's supposed to be 3 chairs at that table. This table, right? Yeah, that's all normal. There's something missing right there. I don't know. Probably not. Door. And this thing's normal, I'm pretty sure. But has that disappeared before? Because my brain seems to be thinking that at times that has gone away. But maybe I just don't notice it sometimes. Oh, the screen's doing its thing again. I didn't even look at that for a while. I hope that that wasn't an issue for a while. Who knows? Table in front of door left side is normal. Yeah, that table's supposed to be there. I think. I mean, I know the table is supposed to be there. Maybe it's slightly moved or the stuff on it's different. I don't know. I'll report it anyway. Because we don't have a lot going on. I like this library, though. It's pretty cozy. I'd probably go study there. What I'd be studying, I have no idea. But something. Oh, I see they're doing a bit of a biology class in here. Alright. We'll just leave them to it. You know, dissections. Didn't you all do that in school? Normal. I mean, you say so far so good, but I feel like I'm missing something. At least one thing. I feel it. The anomalies, they call to me. And there's something wrong somewhere. I mean, we're still alive, so that's definitely a start. Yeah, I think we did a dissection one time when I was in school. It was pretty interesting. Though honestly, I didn't fully know what we were looking for, so I didn't learn a ton from it. At least as far as I remember. It was a long time ago now. But I feel like they should probably do those more often, you know? Oh, anomalies. Yeah, we'd already used up the warning, so it was only a matter of time before it yelled at us. Let's see what those reports were. Manipulation, again. Still don't know what that means. And two missing objects, which, you know, it's easy to see an item that is obviously out of place, but when an item just disappears, that is pretty tough, especially in the auditorium and the library. Those are like the two most crowded places. I would not notice if something went missing in either of those. Oh boy. Let's get back into it then. And no pictures have changed. Like, these pictures have stayed the exact same through every time. I keep thinking they're gonna change. Let's see, what had moved? What was missing? All of this looks exactly the same as it always does. But you just gotta memorize it better. We'll focus on this room. Because things don't start appearing until 15, and we already know the rest of the place, so we'll just kind of sit here and memorize. That's really tough. There's just so many details. Because there's like laptop, two papers, laptop, bag, the projector, that's a word, another bag, and then one paper next to that, one book next to that bag. There's kind of a bag and a laptop, and then a binder in a bag, two papers, three papers, books. Was the display on the projector gone? I don't know. I have no idea what was wrong there. And of course, there was something missing here, but I have no. Maybe that notebook? I don't remember seeing that notebook. But anomalies can probably start appearing pretty soon here, so we gotta start looking. Can't spend all day just analyzing a single room. Light anomaly. Very nice. Yeah, there's the duffel bag there. Very important. A lunch or something there. Nothing in these top three rows. Very important to remember. Because if something's added there, I'll notice. Is that roof right? I think it is, but I don't know. It looked kind of weird just how it's jutting out there. Yeah, that's normal. Okay, everything's still there. Hi. You're different. Little demon person at the end of the library. That's a thing. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like if I'm properly gonna go through the checklist on these rooms, it's gonna be a very long process because there's just so many things to catalog that to go through and like check off each and every one. Yeesh. But I guess the more we do it, the faster we'll get at it, and eventually it'll just be second nature to glance at something and be like, "Hey, there's something wrong there." But it just takes time. Once again, it's like Dark Souls. At first, you're like, "Man, this enemy attacks far too quick. How am I ever going to be able to dodge these things?" Like these attacks are just incredibly fast and complicated and they keep coming out of nowhere. But then after like 10 attempts, all of a sudden you can start to see the patterns and know exactly when the attacks are coming, and they honestly do seem a bit slower after you know what the attacks are. So we just gotta wait for that. Gotta wait for the proficiency to set in. We start to recognize things without even trying. Yeah, those chairs are fine. I thought the chairs had changed, but we're good. Window is gone, of course, again. It happens. This was the one you stored with the Zwei. Zweihander is pretty good. I personally go for the Claymore myself, but Zweihander and Claymore are pretty similar. Just, different move sets. Everything seems fine there. Has a stat. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the Claymore honestly is always kind of overpowered in a lot of games just because it has like specific moves. Like the stab has a lot of range on the Claymore. Also, I think it had like a true combo in a couple of the Dark Souls games, right? Where you could just kind of keep someone locked if you manage to hit them with all your attacks, which is not that, you know, great. I mean, it's good for the person who has the Claymore, but for everyone else, it is kind of a cheap tactic. That's not supposed to be there. I noticed that immediately, but it's kind of hard to not notice. Was there supposed to be a bag? Is there? Is that? Can there be two anomalies in one room at a time? I don't even know. I don't think so. Okay, but these are both empty. I just noticed that, but I guess that's good to, you know, it's a good thing. Two chairs on everything. No bottles. These are still here. Very good. You don't get punished. No. On normal difficulty, you don't get punished for. Hi. You don't get punished for reporting too much. No anomaly found. I guess it didn't lock onto the skeleton correctly. But yeah, on hard difficulty, apparently the number of anomalies, like the frequency of the anomalies, increases the more false reports you do. So in theory, you could just keep reporting willy-nilly, but it will then actually give you more and more and more anomalies to contend with the more that you just throw out random reports, which I guess eventually would overwhelm the, you know, number of reports you can do in a certain amount of time. That's a different observation duty where it needs to reboot. Is this No, it's up here that was not supposed to be obstructed. Is this tree Why was that tree smaller than normal? I thought it was supposed to be big like this tree. I don't know. That is weird because I remember it wasn't supposed to be there, but I was also thinking it was supposed to be bigger. Very weird. Yeah, I tend to have like a bad habit of accidentally leaning on the right click button at times, especially in this game where just I accidentally lean on it and it pops up that menu. It can be a bit distracting. It's just because I'm focusing too much. Oh, someone dropped off some flowers. Ain't that nice of them? Especially in this room, you need to focus so much. Are we sure there's nothing that's supposed to be right there? I feel like it's just such a weird empty space. The more and more I look at that room, the more I'm gonna notice weird spacing. And my brain is gonna try to convince me that there's stuff missing there. And that's gonna be a problem. Hi. I don't think that's what's supposed to be in that device there, good sir. Maybe you should leave. If you could kindly. Plant, yeah, the plant's fine. 2 papers. Loan bag. Those 2. I think everything's fine. If you notice anything weird in the courtyard or in the auditorium, you tell me, right? Is the paper supposed to be there? I think it is. There's a lot of loan papers in this place. Thinker man is still thinking. Computer's back. Get rid of that. Get that out of here. Bottles. Bottles. There's no bottles here. There's not supposed to be any bottles. I finally noticed something wrong in that room. In that big, crowded room. Finally. It's funny because I was looking so intently at everything that was supposed to be there that I almost missed the extra object because I was just looking for, like, did something disappear? Library bottom table 2 crowded. I will check that next time we get there, which is right now. This table? No, that's normal, right? This one doesn't have much on it as it's supposed to, but I mean, maybe there's more books there than are normal, but we'll check it. No. Yeah, I think that table's probably the same. If that's the table you were talking about. Oh, Skelebro's back. He's a little hard to see because he's just way off in the corner. Hmm. There are always 2 of these pads of paper. Probably. Okay, everything there is fine, I think. I need to, like, get a set order that I look at these tables in so I can better memorize it. Ah. That's unusual. So yeah, let's go in order of left, right. Kind of going top to bottom and left to right. So we would have 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 1, 4, 2. I was trying to make like a numerical password out of, hey, doors here. Out of the number of items on each table. But I've realized I think that I won't be able to remember the numerical pattern well enough for that to work. But still looking at them in a specific order might help with the memorizing. But finally, they changed one of the paintings. And you're right. Why do they have the laptops turned at weird angles at some points? I mean, most of these are facing the right way, but this one is normal and it's pointing like way off that direction. I don't know. Maybe they were like goofing off and they were trying to show a friend who was sitting nearby a meme or something. So yeah, let's see. That all looks fine to me, at least. Are you different? You look somewhat different. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, he was different. How different was he? Oh, hi. You throwing up gang signs? He was different. He came out of the painting because I was, I was on to him. He's just like, I gotta put a stop to this. I'm jumping out of this painting. Hi? Oh, you're fading in and out. You're a ghost. No anomalies. You just following it. What are you then? Guess it's not a ghost. It looked like it was fading in and out of existence, but not a ghost. So, who knows? I certainly don't. Whatever it is, I was able to report it, so who cares? So there was a pencil on that? I don't know. I just was looking through the regular stuff and saw the pencil. Was like, that's not something I recognize. Growling, gurgling, screaming, wheezing. All right then. I don't know. The seven dwarves have some strange names now. I don't know. Is that supposed to be like pitch blackness up there? I, maybe. I never really looked above the chairs. Hope that's not like an abyss presence or something. Doesn't seem like it because it's not growing. But we'll check back in on it. Oh, is this distortion? No. I'm just going crazy. Alright, now that is a ghost. There was a question. He's like, pick me. Pick me. I know the answer. He does not know the answer. Because he's dead. It's usually dead people don't have answers for things. I would think. I mean, maybe they do. I guess sometimes people commune with spirits to ask them things. Maybe they do have answers. I wouldn't know. I'm not dead yet. DNA. What about DNA? Oh gosh, what is teeth marks? Teeth marks. What are you saying? And what is the long like version of the I guess yeah, I guess you could get DNA and teeth marks from like dental records and stuff from dead people. Mostly their corpses, not really the ghosts. But what is the long form of DNA? I forget what that's like that stands for. I think D is like die, like two, and then the A is acid, right? Something like that. No, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different. It's D DNA. What is that? It's on like the tip of my brain. I don't remember. Was it skeleton? No, skeleton's fine. I mean, I should know this too. And I'm pretty sure at one point I knew this. I don't even know why it came to mind. Nucleic, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking the like nucleic acid type thing, but how does it all come together? What is it? Diaribonucleic acid. That's oh, the podium moved. That's it's quite the mouthful for sure. I remember it was a very long name. Spelling is so wrong. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. This table's weird, isn't it? No? That's normal? Sort of the spacing on that is just bizarre, but I guess not. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. Where's all the anomalies? Oh, there's one of the anomalies. That's a thing. Deoxyribonucleic acid. That is a lot. But I wonder if you like break down that entire word or words, I wonder what it all means in relation to how DNA is like put together and everything. Because that's something I like about old science is that they actually had like a reason for every portion of anything that they named something. Nowadays, you can just throw words together in whatever way it seems right and call it a new word, but back in the day, they actually had like a set rule system for how everything was and what all the Latin roots would be referring to, and just those were the good old days back when words made sense. Did I see them move? No, we're probably fine. I thought I could have sworn I saw a little light moving around in there, and I don't know what that was about. Well, I think we're gonna die because things are about to get more intense after 5 o'clock, and I feel like I haven't found anything substantial in the last like 3 in-game hours. So I'm surprised I'm not dead yet. Like, what have I found lately? Did the game just stop spawning anomalies? Or have I just been reporting all the anomalies subconsciously while contemplating DNA. Is there supposed to be here? Is there supposed to be 2 laptops in this room? Okay, there's this here. So yeah, there are supposed to be 2 laptops in that room. Good to know. Because I counted the laptops in the auditorium, but not in the other classroom. 3 picks in the classroom, normal. That is a good question. We shall check that whenever we get around to it. Classroom. Yeah, all those are normal. Weird fingy man. He's supposed to be here. That changed again. Good. I don't know. This guy with like the finger up, he's just like every time I see him, my brain just goes actually, because it's just he looks like the actually guy. I don't know why. That's just the feeling he gives off. Bottles. House looking guy on the left. What does that mean? Oh, you mean like... On the left of what? Nothing weird here, it looks like. This guy is fine. All this is fine. You mean that guy? Cam broken? Oh, let's see. Let's see. We're starting at the lab. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's all 6. There's supposed to be 6 cams, so we're good there. Get the warning. What's changed? There's one. 3 benches outside normal? Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 benches outside. I don't know, the positioning might be off on him, but they looked fine to me. Last I checked. The chair's all good here? Yeah. These outside are fine. Oh, extra chair. Which one of these is extra? I can't tell. One of those is extra. There's supposed to be 3 chairs. Okay, good. They got it. This table back here. There's supposed to be something on it. Like a stack of books. Oh. Stand on the right. I think that's normal. You made it! 31 anomalies. Oh boy, I think that's the most anomalies I've done in one level. But still no huge man. That's unfortunate. Every time there's the possibility of huge man appearing, I've missed him. Like, I've never found the huge man. And he's in like 3 different games. I'm just so unlucky. So very unlucky. Anywho, I suppose I shall be off then, because that's our 2 levels for the day, and honestly, that one was tough. I didn't think I would get it that run. I thought I'd be doing a couple more runs of it before we got it, but whoo boy, we really pulled it together at the end there. But next time we got Sumer Cottage and the Pure next time. So, you know, very good. That's, we've done 4/6 of the game. And then we have the 7th game, which I've heard is a lot harder. So, this is the easy mode. Man, I didn't know there could be anomalies in the chat while at the menu. But yeah, it is kind of odd though, because we've done 4 out of 6, yes, but at the same time, if you look here, hard mode. I don't know if I'll do hard mode just yet, but there is more. So we will see. We'll have to see how that goes. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time when we'll probably get back to this, and hard mode is hard. That I would assume so. I mean, it's kind of in the name, but we'll see. And it's all right if you missed a few, because I mean I'm the one playing it, so if anyone should feel bad about missing a few, then that's probably me. But we did well. We got through it. And honestly, University was a pretty tough level. I wasn't certain we'd make it, but we did just fine. So yeah, see you guys on Monday when I shall continue this. And yeah, goodbye.